Hi, Miss Tillman's class. Okay, we are on 6-3 now, and it's using multiplication to compare. You've already learned how to write addition and subtraction sentences to compare numbers. Today you're going to be learning how to use multiplication to compare. Multiplication is often used for comparison in everyday life. You see this or hear this whenever you hear someone say something like, I've read twice as many pages, or Bill has 3 times as many baseball cards. I want you to go ahead and pause the video now, and I want you to collect your 20 items again. Hopefully by now that you're keeping them kind of close to where you watch the YouTube videos. I'd like for you to use them the rest of the week. So I want you to pause the video now, go ahead and collect your items if you don't already have them, and then when you come back, I'm going to give you a problem and we're going to talk about it together. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, do you have your items? Good, let's get started. Quan found 6 shells. Pelly found 3 times as many shells as Quan. How many shells did Pelly find? I want you to record your answer on a separate sheet of paper. So, we are trying to find out how many shells Pelly found. I want you to use your counters, and after you've worked through the problem, I'd like for you to discuss your answer with your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your dog, your brother, sister, something. I just want you to be able to talk about it. Go ahead and pause the video now and work that problem. Ryan wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, did you get your answer? Good. Let's talk about it in small steps. Let's see. How do we know that this problem is about comparing? Well, we needed to find the number of shells Pelly found by comparing it to the number of shells that Quan found. How could you model the shells Quan has with counters? Hopefully you put Quan shells in one little row, and that would be 6 shells. That's how many shells he found. How could you use equal groups to show how many shells Pelly found? Well, we know that Pelly has 3 times as many shells as Quan. So, we need to make 3 separate groups of 6.
Mommy?
To tell students, I'm going to tell you to make sure to model Pelly's counters separate from Quan's counters. So, they don't all need to be together. Quan's needs to be separate, and Pelly's needs to be separate. So, let's look at Pelly's counters. How many are in each group? Hopefully you put 6 in each group because Quan found 6, Pelly found 3 times as many. How many equal groups are there? There would be 3 times as many. What multiplication sentence could you write to show the total? Hopefully you wrote down 3 times as many, times 6, and then your answer would be 18. The product is 18. 3 times 6 is 18. So, how many total shells did Pelly find? And your answer would be 18. I drew some arrays. Show that to you. Okay. Right here it says Quan shells, and there are 6. Below it, Pelly shells. There's 3 groups of 6. 3 times as many as Quan. 3 times as many is 18. Our multiplication sentence would look like this. Three times 6 equals 18. Okay, now what I want you to do is solve this problem on your own. I'm going to give you the problem. I'd like for you to pause the video, work it out, and then come back. The problem is, Don has 3 shells. Steve has 4 times as many shells as Don. How many shells does Steve have? Go ahead and pause the video now and work that out. Did you get your answer? Okay, let's work it together. Don has 3 shells. So I'm going to write down Don and 3 shells. Steve has 4 times as many. So I know that I'm going to have 4 groups of 3 because Steve has 4 times as many as Don. There is my 4 groups of 3. So 4 times as many as 3 12. I messed up. Y'all know me. So, my answer is going to be 12. 4 times as many as Dawn, 4 times 3 equals 12. Hopefully you got the same answer. I'm going to leave you with a problem that I would like you to solve on your own. Come in ready to discuss it tomorrow at Math Workshop. The problem is, Mary has 3 shells. Terry has 3 times as many shells as Mary. How many shells do both girls have in all? Okay, this is going to be a 2-step problem. I'm anxiously awaiting y'all's answers tomorrow. I look forward to hearing them, and I look forward to seeing y'all in Math Workshop tomorrow morning.